Joining me on What's the Fund is Brandon Rakszawski. He is the Director of Product Management at VanEck. Brandon, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on What's the Fund.
Great to be here, thank you.
Okay, so tell me, what's the fund you're talking about today?
All right, today we're going to talk about the VanEck BDC Income ETF, ticker BIZD or BIZD.
All right, so tell me about this fund. What's the strategy?
BIZD offers very liquid access to private credit. That's what it comes down to. Private credit is a very attractive area of the market, but it tends to be hard for investors to access. So a lack of liquidity, long tie-up periods are generally associated with private credit investment. And it tends to be limited to high net worth investors, accredited investors. So difficult for investors to gain access to private credit, but through BIZD and the basket of underlying business development companies, investors can gain highly liquid exposure to private credit. And what this means is that BDCs, a very unique and an interesting investment vehicle, they essentially lend to private middle market companies, the lifeblood of the US economy. And by doing so, they generate a very attractive income stream to investors. So BIZD is one way for investors to access private credit and all the benefits of that high income potential that is associated with the asset class.
All right, so now tell our viewers, where should they go to learn more about this fund?
Please visit vaneck.com/subscribe. We put out a ton of content on private credit, income investing, and ETFs in general.
All right, great to have you on What's the Fund, Brandon.
Thanks for having me.